go. Get Larry. Larry wants to go. When you open that gate, Larry turns toward you.
I know Larry wants to come down. Maybe I'll bring him down too. Hi.
Nice one, Remington.
Nice one, Remington. The baby is technically 5 this year. In the equine world, the first of the year, they turn that year, that how do you say that?
Everybody's birthday is January 1st.
Thank you. Everybody's birthday is January 1st, so baby's 5. So if you can see how they dig these little holes, and then they eat the mud. There's a ton of beautiful minerals in our earth. Okay, so I'm gonna grab baby here and take her down, and we're just gonna do a little groundwork. And I think I grabbed a halter that's gonna be a little big on you, but that's okay, huh, girl? Is it okay if I take you down? You wanna come play a little bit?
Mom, Larry's like sitting on the gate.
I know. Want me to bring, baby, do you want to come down at all? Doesn't really look like she wants to come down, does she? She wants to sleep, so we'll let her sleep, but I'm going to bring this boy. We call him Larry. He came here with a different name. Safi. And let's go over here. So this is the guy that he's claimed the name Laredo, which I can't remember what it means. Do you remember what it means? Anyone? No. We'll have to look that up, but it's a pretty neat meaning. And for his nickname, we call him Larry. This guy right here has helped me understand deeply how much animals actually communicate with us. Like anytime I'm questioning my ability, I'll go ahead and ask like, hey, Larry, if you want to come down and play, go ahead and meet me at the gate. And every single time, Mike will yell, hey, Larry's over at the gate for you. Right, buddy. Clearly, BB wants to come down too, but I'm gonna grab her in a little bit. We actually have a new boy over here, a Mustang. And because we just got him here, we want to really keep the other horses away from him in case he has anything going on health-wise. So I can't just let the horses come down because they will always go over and sniff the new guy or girl. This time it's a boy, it's a gelding. All right, it's too big, but Larry's he's totally cool. So we'll head on down to the barn and I'll give him some yummy food and play with him a little bit. After the animals have arrived, and when we talk about their arrival, sometimes we have one name that we're calling them, and then there's another name, several posts later or something like that. So they ask us, why do you change their names? And the more that we are doing this, the more we're evolving in our understanding of why this happens as well. And sometimes it's very specific because the animal really truly does call themselves something. And other times it's more just they were called this by their previous life and now they're interested in having a different, I don't know if you would call it an identity or just, what would you call it, Larry? They just want to feel different, They had a beautiful, like Larry, he actually didn't have a tragic relationship with his human. His human loves and still loves him very, very much. He was just not able to, the way his body was built, just not able to do the work that she wanted of him. And as we understand in the world, it's expensive to have horses, so she still supports him here and wants him to live his life out as just being a horse, and that's what he's doing. So in that, it's not like we wanted, you know, to change his name. It was just, he asked us to give him a fresh new start. That's what it is, just a fresh new start. And so Mike actually got the name Laredo, and it was like, bam, he loved it. And then because of the way we work around here, everybody gets a nickname, and so we call him Larry. And he literally, when you yell Larry and the whole herd's out there, he'll turn and do a right-hand head flip and look right at you. It's pretty neat to see. I just gave him some hay pellets and a probiotic. They're good, they're all real healthy. They're, especially now when they're out on that nice grass finally, so. Just helping his gut a little bit. A neat kind of story for this guy in his new beginning. He was diagnosed with advanced navicular. I'm not going to go in the details of that. If anyone wants to know and doesn't know, just Google it. However, it's really hard for a horse to stay sound. Sound meaning able to walk on their feet without limping or hurting. And the vets told them, his owner, to go ahead and just put him down. And she knew in her heart that she couldn't do that. So she went on a search and found us. And when she found us, she attached a couple photos of him. And we all knew instantly that he just wasn't built to be a jumper. She was eventing and doing jumping, and his legs he said instantly, I'm healthy, I can't do this work. So we said yes, and he came here. He was here for a couple years, and then started to ask, like, I want to ride a little. So we put the saddle on him, and one day we got on him and went for a walk. He never skipped a beat. He's been sound from, okay, let me back up a little bit. Because when she contacted us, he had shoes on and was living in a stall. And she knew that she wanted to do something different, so we talked about taking the shoes off and getting him out on pasture for the couple months that he was going to stay where he was before he came here. The shoes were off, he was out on pasture, never skipped a beat, like he was always sound. He came here, same thing. He runs on 70 acres with the horses, and the terrain out there is insane. It's like, I mean, we have one place that's called the Princess Peak, and it goes straight up. And, you know, the horses run it up and they run it down. He's never had an issue at all. So when we put a saddle on him and rode him, it was really neat to see that he's okay. We don't do a lot. It's not heavy riding. It's a get on his back and walk around the yard, walk around the pasture, do the trails a little bit. I don't take him on any of those big hills. And I'm not sure we will. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But the cool thing is that he's sound and healthy and wants to ride a little bit. So I'd say that's a new beginning. Pretty cool new beginning, huh, Larry? You like that, huh? Well, that's it for Larry today. I'm going to take him back up. His friends are calling for him. Thanks for hanging out at the Farm Way.